Welcome back to Native Speaker e-learning.
Okay, so in this clip we're going to look at another aspect of cause and effect using the phrases neglect to, fail to, and forget to. These are wonderful phrases that identify the cause of something by saying that somebody didn't do their job properly. They forgot to do it, they didn't do it, whatever, it wasn't done. So this can be used in essays like history essays, economics essays, things like that. Remember that if you do use it, try to understand that if the person you're blaming is sitting across from you at a meeting, then don't be surprised if you're going to get some hard, cold stares later. So if you are going to meet the person face to face, then maybe consider a more diplomatic route. However, if you're in school or college, if you're doing Cambridge exams like IELTS, then these are fantastic phrases for essays where you can blame the government, the World Bank, politicians, the world leaders, teachers, anybody you don't like, fire at will, just let them have it, and you can use these phrases. So let's have a look now at how to build them.
We'll use a subject, modal verb, adverb, then the phrasal verbs neglect to, fail to, and forget to, followed by an infinitive verb, an object, and a complement. The subjects we're going to use here are parents, students, teachers, drivers, cyclists, and teens. You can speak about whoever you think is to blame. Then we'll have a modal verb and adverb combination. A modal verb-adverb combination makes the sentences less absolute. So I'm going to use the modal verb can because it talks about what's possible, and then I'm going to use the adverb sometimes and synonyms of sometimes, like occasionally, on occasion, in some situations, in certain cases, and at times. You'll notice that the adverbial phrases in some situations and in certain cases have commas before and after. Why? They're a little bit longer. Then we're going to look at the phrasal verbs neglect to, fail to, and forget to. These mean what should happen doesn't happen. So if you want to say the cause of something is because someone didn't do their job, then these are good phrases. Don't forget they must be followed by the infinitive form of the verb, such as monitor, focus on, correct, check, signal, or help. Don't forget, monitor and check are similar verbs, but monitor suggests that you check something regularly or constantly. Check suggests you do it less frequently, maybe 1 or 2 times. Focus on means that you give your attention to something. You concentrate on something. And then we'll just use an object and a complement. You'll notice here that in one sentence I didn't use an object. Why? In this case it didn't need one. And over here I used a complement. Don't forget the complement really is just the rest of the sentence, whatever is left over. Here you'll notice that some of my sentences ended with an adverb. Adequately. Adequately. Adequately means well enough, to a good standard. Sufficiently means enough. So sufficiently and enough are synonyms. Sufficiently is the formal version of enough. Then effectively means to be effective, to do it in a good way so that it works. And carefully means that you did it with care. Clearly means that it's obvious, that you can see it. And here, with everyday tasks, everyday sometimes means you do something every day, but in this context it means that it's normal, usual, or regular. So don't forget, every day is often used to describe nouns that are normal, usual, or regular. Let's have a look now at how these sound as full sentences. Parents can sometimes neglect to monitor their children's internet usage adequately. Students can occasionally fail to focus on their studies sufficiently. Teachers can on occasion forget to correct errors effectively. Drivers can in some situations neglect to check their side mirrors carefully. Cyclists can, in certain cases, fail to signal clearly when turning right. Teens can, at times, forget to help their parents with everyday tasks. So there you can see some sample sentences and how we use them.
Okay, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. As you can see there, it's not difficult to put these sentences together. Make sure that you use the infinitive verb form after each one. That's really, really important. And that's it really. So, get some practice. Best of luck. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.